All right, guys, welcome back into TNT Sports Cards. We are doing the second installment of the Red Ice Red Flash Prisms from the Panini Prizm Draft picks that you get from Target instead of the ones from the Walmart store where you get the gold version. I prefer the red anyway. Maybe it's probably I just don't see them as much as I do the other ones. I just did two right before this video from the same batch, and we pulled my first on-campus ever. I've never pulled one of these cards, and it's a Ted McMillan Offensive Rookie of the Year for the Panthers. And so I'm very excited. Can't believe I was just talking about it, how I've never pulled one. And sure enough, it happens right then. So maybe I've spoken into existence. I don't know. But, there'll be no complaints. No complaints whatsoever. So we're going to do another two boxes. And I'll be honest, I don't feel as lucky. I didn't feel lucky the first time either. But I definitely don't feel any luck with this one, being the fact that we bought these from the same place. Now, could there be a color blast in here? Maybe. But, chances are pretty low once you pull one of these things, trying to get another. But I do like the red. A lot of good cards in there. So we're just going to open them up real quick, go through them. We also pulled a Jack Sawyer autograph. But I think that's for autographs, I think his autograph is pretty common in this product. So, not too much to brag about on that one. But the Tet, I've been looking for this card. I've been on a few breaks with TriStar in Tennessee and Cali Bay breaks. And I've picked Arizona just in hopes of pulling that card. And all I had to do was go to my local Target, and it was there. All right, real quick. Felton, Nolan, Restrepo for the Titans, Garrett, NTN, Sanders, Color Blast, Fearless, Ohio State. No, Georgia. Sorry, Georgia is Mikael Williams. All right, Barrett Carter, Ty Robinson, and McCord. All right, we're going to have to do better than that. We're going to go one to the other, just like I did on the last one. Maybe that gave me some luck too, so we'll see. We'll see how we do. All right, so the two top packs have the Fearless in it. Here's another Nolan, Brennan Stahl, Clemson quarterback, Benjamin Morris, Notre Dame, Tyler Warren, good tight end for the Colts, Lenore Sellers, good card there. Brew McCoy, one of my favorite balls. I think he also retired from football. Drew Aller. I think it's Aller, but we'll go with that. That's a nice one. Quarterback. All right, Reds, you got Campbell, Stewart, and Kelsey. Make sure I'm not missing anything, because we could get a flash prism in this. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened to us. All right, Instant Impact. You got Phil Maffa, Marion Hampton. There's Williams again. You get a lot of doubles. So obviously that's not a double because it's a different card. One's a Fearless and one's a base card. But anyway, Nico, can't say his last name. West Virginia, Jaden Blue, Dante Moore. And that's I think that's a silver. We'll put it over there like it is a silver. All right, Will Johnson. On the Instant Impact, Jalen Walker, Kelsey again, and Matthew Golden. I think I'm back to this side. I just love ripping packs, I'll be honest. All right, Student Orientation. All right, Gordon, Deion Walker, Kentucky, Malachi Moore, Ryan Williams. He's got to have a big year this year. I think he lost a step. Something happened. Roberts, another Reed. Travis Hunter on the Student Orientation. That's a pretty card. The red just pops, don't it? Red just pops out like that. Cool. Bowman, Harrison, and Mayfield. We're getting one good red out of the red section, and then the rest of them are kind of, you know, we're not getting any back-to-back hits. All right, instant impact here. Starks, Trey Amos, Dan Key, Chase, Defensive Player of the Year for Cleveland, Swessinger. Lenore Sellers, no, we just had one of those, and I think that's in the silver spot. Raiola, Dylan Raiola for the Cornhuskers, but he did transfer to Oregon. All right, now we've got back-to-back good cards in the red. Sanders, Shador, Matthew Golden, and Baker Mayfield, which we just pulled the last pack. All right, on to our next one. Let's see, Drew Aller on the back again. All right, and all right, let's see what we got in this one. Grant, Travis Hunter, Watts, Broughton, Nico Collins, Will Johnson on the silver. It's two good Will Johnson cards. We got Princely from Ole Miss, Campbell and Peoples and Alar. I think I went one side too many, so I'm going to have to go two packs to the right to catch up. We're doing one from each side. All right. What is that right there? That looks like an auto. That's an auto. We'll just put that down. Jalen Milroe on the top, though. I like the Saturday Star. I think when you see a Saturday Stars auto, you have a chance for a bigger name, is what I've seen from opening these things and watching other people break. That looks like a silver there and a new recruit. Okay, Evans, Bryant, Restrepo for the Titans, Brock Purdy. I work in a hotel in the Middle Tennessee area, and Brock Purdy, I think, lives in the area, and he comes by the hotel a lot. I see his name on the VIP list sometimes. Turner, Campbell. Ooh, there's a good one. And backed it up with my guy, Cam Ward. That's nice. He does not have a lot of cards in this product. Cam Ward for the Titans, #1 pick. Alar and Julian Sayin. That's a good one. Sayin's going to be really good next year. All right. Let's just go with auto. Let's just rip it. Let's see what we got. Milroe, Graham, Hunter, McCaffrey. Go from the back. We got Peebles, Ferguson, Mello Dotson. Oh, Amari Hampton. That's a nice one. All right, and then let's make sure I got this right. That it was. It's got a little blue there. Kentucky. I already know. Maybe, no, that may not. It's Tyler Algier. I don't think that's Kentucky. All right, so that's our auto. All right, back to it. There's another Julian Sayin on red. Not bad there. We'll take all those we can get. Fearless here. Brenstall. Morrison again, Starks, Royals, Evans, Brown, Jalen Milroe on the Fearless. Those are nice cards. Put him over here. All right, Stewart, Sanders, and back-to-back, Julian Sayin. Those are two nice ones. All right, we'll go over here. Let me put people's up. Like I said, we just, in the last two boxes, hit that Tet McMillan up there, so I don't really have high hopes of hitting another case hit in these boxes. So, Phil Maffa, Amari Hampton, Williams again, Barkley, Green, Halls, and who is our Dylan Gabriel on the Fearless. See what he does this year. Henderson, Weiss, and Savion Williams. All right. Last two packs. Got instant impact. All right. Amos, Key. There's a Milroe rookie. Sanders, Jonah Coleman. Where did he go? He went with another wide receiver in the first round, I believe. Or was that Boston? It might have been Boston. Marino. Georgia? Because Georgia doesn't have the licensing. Trevor Etienne, Georgia. Put that one over there. Dotson, Savion Williams, and Sanker. See, we're back to having one good player in the red and then the rest of them being like, Amon St. Brown on red. All right. What is this? Fearless is out of place. And then we got two blacks. Oh, boy. I lied. I absolutely lied. There is a color blast in here. I didn't see the name. Okay, so color blast, guys. Very exciting. So 4 boxes, 2 boxes. I pulled the first one, had the Ted in it. I didn't think, I bought all the boxes from the same retail store, Target here in Middle Tennessee. Okay, Ollie Gordon, Deion Walker, Malachi Moore, Dante Moore, like him. I can't wait to see what he does. My guy. This is my guy. Well, I would die if they did a color blast of Dylan Sampson. I wish they would have. Kid, a great kid. Stayed at UT, played hard, waited his turn, and then when it was his turn, he became the SEC Rusher of the Year. So, love this guy. I want all the success for him at Cleveland as he can possibly get. Amon St. Brown. I got a friend at work that's going to love that card. I'm going to give that to him. Sanker. And then we got a Fearless, it looks like, of Scatabo. Wow. That's awesome. And then our student orientation, Mikael Williams. Right there. All right, color blast time. I don't think it's a rookie. No, it's not a rookie. I know who it is now. All right, guys. Larry Fitzgerald. Color blast. Wow. That is amazing. Cannot believe that just happened. Cannot believe that just happened. Wow. I've been looking for that Tet on campus. I've been getting into some breaks and trying to get that one card. You know, Arizona in a break of draft, it's not very expensive. And I've only seen one pulled. I have not seen a Larry Fitzgerald color blast, but that is beautiful. All right, guys. Well, that's it. That's an exciting break. Exciting break. Anytime you can pull a case hit. I got 6 boxes from the Target there, and surely we don't pull a third one out of that box. But hey, we're on a roll. So awesome. And there's our autograph. Oh, cheers. All right, guys, we appreciate it. Thank you very much. We just love ripping cards and collecting cards and chasing the hits just like everybody else, man. We just enjoy doing it. We're out of here at Middle Tennessee, and we're big Vol fans. And I'm actually a season ticket holder as well. So I love going up on the hill, watching some college football. I enjoy college football just a little bit more than I do pro football. Obviously, I do root for the Titans. It's a great time, and we can't wait to get the new stadium built here in Nashville. But we just love collecting cards, and we love ripping packs as much as everybody else out there. So just give us a comment, like, subscribe to our page. We'll keep ripping these cards, and maybe someday we'll get into the breaking part of it a little bit, just for fun. It won't be for profit, but as long as we break even, man, that would be just a blast. Because I have a fun time. The guys I go see, and enjoy watching their breaks and being in them. It's a good time because I go to all the college ones. So anyway, that's it, man. Just we appreciate it and thank you. And that was that's awesome 4 boxes. I cannot believe it. So we appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next one.